If this message is finding you right now, I do feel like you have help coming in. I feel like you asked for support. You may have been praying or sending thoughts up to spirit. Yeah. I feel like you either asked for an answer on something or you've just been asking for help. Generally, things may have felt really heavy. I'm seeing something coming back, some sort of newfound strength and foundation coming back specifically to the body. Wow, it's 5:55 p.m. as I'm recording this. I didn't even realize what time it was at all. 5:55 could be very significant. I do feel like you're coming out of a dark period now. Reclaiming the body feels very significant. Yeah, and strength, again, strength and vulnerability. I feel like you went through a darker period and a period where you may have felt very weak in your bones, in your body, like brittle bones, prone to injury and pain and soreness and tension. And there's a truth coming to light that you had to feel in your body before you could put words to it almost. Like, it's funny because I've been filming a couple videos, actually on my other channel, my discussion channel, about wordlessness, about just not having the words, but feeling this heaviness that you can't even name. I feel like you're going to be able to explain something. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords in my mind's eye. I'm also seeing a gas station, like filling up the tank. Like I feel like you've been running on E for a while and but you couldn't find the right gas or something. Like you just like couldn't find anything to fuel you, but you're getting that fuel. I actually was throwing around my tarot cards for a bit and two cards just came out. And it was the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Now, these cards both signal to me external receiving of support, of help, especially with Three of Pentacles. And this may be in the physical realm. It's going to be in the physical realm because of the Pentacles, but it's also, it could be, spirit bringing something to light or just showing you something that you needed, especially like with the fairy energy with the Pentacles. So it's a collective message, so it's going to be different for each of you. But we also, with the Six of Pentacles, this is not only receiving help, but like receiving something that you put out there. Again, that's why I was kind of getting like an answer to a prayer or an answer to a question that you needed help on. There's something about like you sent it out and now it's coming back to you. And I actually think this comes back to the wordlessness. Like I feel like there's an idea coming back to you and you had to have the courage to ask the question. I'm getting like, wow, I'm being reminded of a message I did a very long time ago where it was like spirit couldn't step in to help until you actually named it, until you actually gave voice to the thing you wanted or the thing you needed. And until you could name it, you couldn't get it. But now you've been able to name it, or you're going to be able to name it. Because, right, I was saying transitioning out of wordlessness. Wordlessness has been very significant in this past week for me, this past phase for me, and it's very significant to this message. I'm also getting pulled in my mind to the tarot reading I did a couple days ago for quiet souls. So if you're resonating with this message, I'm going to link that down below. My tarot reading for quiet souls. Let's get some more tarot. Okay, wow. My apartment is a mess right now. I have like a back injury. I've been having mental health issues. I'm like icing my back right now. And yesterday I like threw a bunch of things around. Like I was just like frantically looking for something and I didn't even know what I was looking for. I was like looking around on my bookshelf. I have all these boxes and like baskets of random things that like matter to me and I don't know, it's hard to explain. Again, wordlessness. And also, when I said looking for something that I don't even know what, that also feels very significant to this message. But I'm looking at this towel book on the ground that is just randomly placed on the ground, and my eyes keep getting drawn to it. It's literally just like a book on Chinese spirituality that my sister had, and she was getting rid of it, and I asked to have it. It's a book on Taoism could be very significant for you. I feel like connecting with nature is going to give you the answers you seek. Actually planting your bare feet on the ground and remembering soul memory, remembering your soul, remembering your body, remembering your humanity, your connection to earth. Okay, let's see here. Stillness is very significant. Splitting to the devil card, I'm being drawn to something I wrote recently. Because with the devil card, I'm getting like addiction. And I actually was writing some prose for my memoir. And the line I'm being drawn to in my head right now is my only addiction was to stillness. I was talking about having an addiction to stillness. And wow, okay, Eight of Wands after these cards just fell out. Yeah, the devil and the Five of Swords. Devil in your mind. And then Eight of Wands and Ten of Cups. And the Empress are on the bottom over here. I did take the Devil and the Five of Swords that actually fell out on top of the Six of Pentacles, which had been set down on top of Strength, Invulnerability, and the Unseen Truth. And I think the Unseen Truth has to do with some way of thinking you have been struggling with that you couldn't get out of, this mental loop that you couldn't get out of. And it was creating illusions in your mind, and it was forcing you back into perhaps old addictions or old habits. And that cycle is ending. Ten of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Wands came out like this, which is interesting, right on the same side that those cards fell on. Let's get another tarot. Just kidding. I'm going to switch tarot decks. I mean, I'm feeling a sense of like mania, like there's this franticness, and I just hit the microphone. There's this franticness of trying to get out of this loop. And now I get hit with the stillness. Oh, this is such an interesting energy. You're trying so hard to get out of this loop. I think that's why I was drawn to the Tao book, because there's something about not forcing yourself into stillness, like I was speaking of addiction to stillness. It's not forcing yourself into stillness. It is returning to stillness or surrendering to some sort of stillness. And I think this is not stillness within yourself, but the stillness of things, the stillness of nature, going out in nature and feeling one, feeling at peace, going by the river, or putting on river sounds or something like that, putting on water sounds, like surrendering to the flow of life, finding your flow again, finding flow state is going to just all of the things you're struggling with now are very specific to the moment. They're not overlying themes. They're not like overlying patterns or overlying issues. If you think they are, that's not it. You're going to enter a flow again. Just be patient, I'm hearing. You've asked for your help and help is coming in. Okay, let's get, just split to Five of Cups. Let's get some, oh wow. Yeah, the Fool. I mean, that I can't say it any better than that. The flow state. The flow state is very important, but it's also like returning to a sense of playfulness. This was coming out in the last message I did. Playfulness about, like, I think you're treating the issues you're facing now as more serious than they are. You're seeing them. You're seeing the issues that are right in front of you that feel so important as carrying more weight than they actually do. You might like honestly, okay, let me speak for myself. I don't even want to speak this for you because it's going to be different for everyone, and I don't want to be like say this and have it sound like invalidating. So I'm just going to speak for myself, and then you can kind of translate it to your own life. But for me right now, I have a back injury. I'm normally a very active person, and like exercise is how I maintain my mental health, and I haven't been able to exercise, and my back has been like really struggling. It's really caused like a flare up in my mental health. I haven't been able to perform Reiki lately. I've been having a lot of family issues, and I'm on my period. Like all of these things, all of these hormonal changes too, and like I've been struggling to eat lately, but like all of those I have been kind of catastrophizing about, right? And giving them more weight than they have. Like all of the mental health issues that are coming up for me, they're really because I haven't been able to energetically release because of my back injury or because of my period. I haven't been able to eat well. Like I haven't been able to exercise. I don't feel my full strength. And I'm internalizing this as I'm a failure. I'm weak. This is putting me back into an old cycle where, I just can't get out of my mental health fucking darkness, right? But it's not. It's just this moment in time. It's just extenuating circumstances that have no weight over the future or have no weight over how it's going to be even next month, right? It's like just be patient, just get through this, and whatever that means for your own life. Like maybe you have been feeling so sad and like so dark and so anxious, but sometimes you feel that way just because you didn't eat right, or you have been having pain in your body, and like all of these things are connected. And so a lot of the times, like, it's important to not give feelings so much power, because yes, emotions guide us and they're important to acknowledge and witness, but if you give them more weight than they actually have, they're going to stay longer than they should. Let's get one more tarot card out of here. Then I'm going to pull, oh wow, I split a judgment. I'm going to pull an animal card, I think, for this reading. Ace of Cups. Did you hear how soft my voice just got? That's so interesting. Oh wow. Seven of Wands just fell out. The moon's behind judgment. Okay. I just feel like there's something about like it's funny because I'm seeing this like uneven ground, and then I'm seeing the Ace of Cups, like the water is kind of filling in, like I'm seeing like cement filling in cracks to your foundation. I also feel like I'm seeing kintsugi could be significant for you. Like if you've never heard of kintsugi, look it up, but it's when, I believe it's Japanese. It's a Japanese art form where you like break something and then you put it back together, but you don't use like clear glue. You use like golden paint. So it actually highlights the areas that were broken, right? Which is very symbolic. And I'm seeing that with your foundation right now. Like I'm seeing your foundation being threaded with golden light from this golden cup. I'm hearing let spirit fill in the cracks. Surrender to what's broken and let spirit come in to fill the cracks. I'm hearing it's actually that simple. I think you're just so stressed out about overcoming and getting better, and it's just like just let it go. Let spirit just go back into your flow state. Spirit is filling in the cracks. Just imagine spirit filling in the cracks. Just try to put it in your mind that there's no need for you to have things figured out or to know what your life is going to look like next month, next week, next year. Coming back to the moment, coming back to flow state, going out in nature and surrendering to the oneness of every moment is very significant, and it's going to allow your body to heal, and your body healing is going to allow your mind and soul to heal, coming back into that mind body soul alignment in order for you to ascend, to elevate to your next level. And I actually think, like, yes, I'm saying be patient, but with the help you're about to receive, like, this isn't going to be a long process. Like, I'm seeing, like, once you enter flow state again, like, your the natural healing is just going to take place in your body. And once that happens, it's like your strength will build back very quickly. Your mental strength will build back very quickly, and then suddenly you'll be gaining momentum, and you'll just be good to go. Oh, I did say I was going to get an animal card. Almost forgot. Oh, wow. Okay. Some just fell off the top. Unicorn is on the bottom, which is one of my favorite cards, but horse fell out, which is freedom. And again, I'm seeing being let out of the. I did not split to dragon. I'm speaking to some freaking like ascended masters. Whenever unicorn and dragon come out in the same freaking reading, like there's not many mystical, fantastical creatures in this deck. I'm pretty sure it's only unicorn and dragon. So like you are fucking mystical, you're a fucking fairy. Because the rest of the animals are real earth animals. These are more mystic. The dragon is my favorite card. And we got Ram Perseverance. Yeah, threes are very significant to this. The other card that fell out was Polar Bear, which is Mystic. You've got to be joking me. Okay, I'm actually going to read this one. The images on this card feel very significant. I'm going to read this from the book. I'm going to read about Polar Bear. And then we're also going to read about Dragon. Because I just know this collective is full of dragons. Okay. Polar bear. The great and invincible polar bears of the far north are the largest hunters among land mammals. The males can weigh up to 1,500 pounds and are figures of fearless strength. There is not a stronger totem to help you survive the challenges of life. Polar bears are revered by native people for their ability to travel through the veil and gather treasures from beyond. Polar bear is one who carries the shaman to the land of spirit. Their stark environment helps to hone their physical abilities. Hone their psychic abilities. They listen to their intuition to find their way. Their incredible sense of smell helps them gather food and locate openings in the ice. Polar bears know the wisdom of long rests and the richness of solitude. Those with polar bear medicine are likely to have faced adversity and become stronger from it. If polar bear is your totem, you are fearless, you are psychic, you are resilient, you will be able to swim through the icy waters of life and be a strong survivor. You have thicker skin and do not let things bother you. If polar bear has just come into your life, know that spirit helper has arrived. What the fuck did I just say? Call upon polar bear to create more adaptability, endurance, and fearlessness. I feel like you're really underestimating your resilience. Like you know you're resilient. You just you know it. First of all, if dragon didn't come out, like we already know you're supernatural, you're resilient, you have overcome things that many people would not have survived. Like I don't think you realize that. I think addiction is significant to this reading. Spirit wants me to tell you that understand many people do not overcome addiction. That's all I'm going to say. Throat blocks. Okay. Dragon is a mysterious, powerful, and dynamic totem. This is my favorite. Okay. This is just my favorite thing. I fucking love dragons, if that's not evident. And I love this freaking card. Oh, I'm so excited. It is the shaman's and magician's wisest ally. Dragons are pure, conscious energy and can shapeshift at will. All four elements have dragons. Air dragons control intellect, reason, and illumination. Fire dragons harness creativity, passion, and mastery. Water dragons are depth, insight, and intuition. Earth dragons rule wealth, riches, and manifestation. If you are drawn to dragon, you are called to step into your highest potential. You can lift yourself up from mundane struggles and become liberated from the common life. Are you ready? The winged dragon is symbolic of transcendence, freedom, and higher consciousness. I just like this is literally a sign that you're ascending, and it feels the opposite right now. That's kind of why it's just like I'm seeing a trampoline where you're just gaining the strength you need to like take off. Like you're going down the trampoline right now so you can bounce up and kind of slingshot up. You know what I mean? It is a symbol for emperors and kings. If dragon is your totem, you are marked for power. Use it well. A purposeful life is your great treasure. Your wings are your breath, your body, the earth, the water, your blood, and the fire is your eternal spirit. Let your life rise from the ordinary to become the extraordinary. Is that not your favorite fucking thing to read? Also, like, I love how it says your wings are your breath, your body the earth, the water your blood, and the fire is your eternal spirit. Weaving together all the aspects of you, your body, mind, soul, your spirit, your wings. You have wings, and if you don't address your wings, they're going to weigh you down. You need to strengthen your wings so you can fly. I think that's very important. I might do some Reiki for wings because actually, I remember sometimes like I watch Reiki sessions and they mention like I'm healing your wings, I'm clearing your wings, and like I always feel so like renewed after it, and I never really thought about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, like my wings, my dragon wings, my angel wings, like I need to address them. I need to strengthen them, or they're just going to weigh me down. If they've been cut, or if they've been broken, or if they've been impaled, like in terms of my energetic body, like that's going to weigh my energy down. And I need my wings to be strong and outright and bloop, bloop. Okay. You can tell sometimes I reach a point where I'm just like, what are words and what are we saying and does it matter? Oh wow, we're coming back to the theme of wordlessness. That really is the theme. Okay, I think that's all. Unicorn's still on the bottom. You know, that might be a sign that I'm supposed to read unicorn. Butterflies are also significant. So if you're still here and you want to stick around for unicorn, because we're just having so much fun with the animals today. This card is so freaking pretty. Unicorns have become a symbol for all that is magical, pure, and good. In medieval myth, it was a wild woodland creature that could cure the sick and purify water with a touch of its horn. Unicorns see beyond illusion and peer into the heart and true character of any person or situation. Unicorns make themselves known only to innocent and virtuous people. Negative energy has no place in unicorns' world. Unicorns are protectors of the kind-hearted and nature spirits. They have the ability to travel between the seen and unseen dimensions. Oh my god. And we're talking about the unseen truth. If unicorns have crossed your path, you are headed for good luck. You have a formidable, pure energy guardian. If unicorn is your totem, you have a sharp intuition and are imaginative and creative. You love everything that is beautiful. Unicorn will shine a light on the magic that surrounds you. Unlike many people, you will be a believer because you have seen what they cannot. Listen for the tinkling of leaves like bells in the wind. Unicorn is approaching and blessings are near. Take a deep breath and let the spirit of unicorn fill you. Cross over between the realms like unicorn and bring back light, beauty, and truth. Unicorn energy can be your magic cloak. Like unicorn, you can go beyond the ordinary and become legendary. See, these two cards, the unicorn and the dragon card, are both about going beyond the ordinary, becoming extraordinary, becoming legendary. Like, these are the only two fantastical creatures in the deck, and we got them both. I don't think you realize how magical that is. I don't think you realize how magical you are, but honestly, like, I think you're going to realize it, and I think it's going to be shown to you whether you would like it or not. Okay, that's all we're going to say. That's all we're going to say. Thank you so much for being here. You're so fucking cool. You're so fucking cool. Okay, I love you.